On our way to John and Kerry's. What a beautiful day. This is a piece of wood we're going to use for putting the electrics on. We're going to mark it all out, draw it all out, and then we'll drill it accordingly so that it's all nice and tidy and you can't see any of the wires. Just that, and it goes back in the electric cupboard.
Good morning, YouTubers. Progress report as from last week.
We need one.
Well, we do need one. I said to Kerry on Sunday of last week, right Kerry, there's not a great deal I can do inside, so I think you really should pull your finger out and get yourself inside and do a bit of sanding, do a bit of prepping and do a bit of painting. And she has done. Credit to her, she's doing a cracking job. So anyway, that's enough credits to Kerry. Outside, we've managed to get the solar panels on. So all solar panels, Graham will show you them in a minute. We'll take you inside and show you what's been done inside. No. So as you can see, Kerry's been sanding and prepping and painting. So she's got all the cupboards undercoated, inside the cupboards undercoated, and there's been a little bit more work done in the back area, but not a great deal because we've been working on outside. I've managed to get, this is where, yeah, Graham's showing you now, this is where all my water pumps are going. This is going to be my water pump department. I've just repeated myself, haven't I?
Yeah, you've got your heater here, haven't you? Yeah, this is for your hot water,
that's the hot water under heater there. Yeah, all ready to be plumbed in and
we will show you that when we come to that.
I'll show you that when it's all plumbed up and wired up.
So you're having the frame's all grey then.
So all
look at that, who's done that wiring? That must have been somebody really educated and
well, it didn't take him long to do.
So it's like got all the frames undercoated.
All the frames are done, sanded, all the holes, screw holes have been filled and sanded, apart from a couple that Kerry's going to crack on with.
This straw I like.
Yeah.
It's not wet, is it?
No. So we'll put a drawer in there. There's going to be, I'm going to put another drawer under the fridge here for the pots and pans. This is going to be a foodie cupboard typey thing. So I've got that to do, but I ain't putting my top, I ain't putting a worktop on yet until I've got all the plumbing as far as the sink's concerned and the shower's concerned. But the water tanks are now in situ. I've got all the pipes.
I'll show you them in a minute.
Yeah, all the water pipes are underneath, ready to come up through the floor, so I'm going to do that hopefully this afternoon, because as you can see the weather's lovely, nice and sunny, a little bit windy, but apart from that it's alright. So yesterday I had the pleasure of Graham down yesterday. You managed to get more work done on your circuit board, didn't you? Yeah,
we'll go back to that in a minute. I will do a full video on that.
And I, yesterday, on my own, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I will, I managed to get all 3 solar panels up on the roof on my own.
Which I'll show you in a minute.
Oh, you did help me actually, didn't you?
Yes, I did help you. Of course I helped you. Would I leave you doing
so anyway, going back to what Kerry said last week, should we just get this out of the way about her threatening to get her revenge back on us? What do you think?
Oh, well, I better, don't worry about that. We'll easily beat her in a fight.
But credit to her, she's been in every day this week, sanding, filling, prepping. This is all undercoat. Obviously there's loads more to do, but again you'll see it come together over the coming weeks. But I'm pretty pleased where we're at the moment, because we're chipping away each week and managing to get a little bit more done. So if we take you back outside, we can show you the solar panels. I've put the ladder there for you, Graham, so health and safety.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Please don't fall down them, will you?
Try not to. You could have put them on a bit of an angle, like, so it was, you know.
Well, I'll put them for you. There you go, I'll put them for you.
Can't really see them. But there we go. We've got 3 solar panels on, which is, how much is it? 600 and odd?
630.
Yeah, 630. watts of solar, and we will, as soon as we wind them up, we'll show you exactly how we're going to do these. All we've done is put angle iron across the, it's aluminium angle iron in it, John?
No, it's powder coated mild steel.
Right.
Sorted, powder coated mild.
Powder coated mild steel, yeah.
Come on, spit it out.
And they're just two limbs going along each side. And the solar panels are bolted straight to that, and he's bolted that. You can see that there, he's bolted that to the frame of the actual roof rack. When we wire the solar panels up, I will go through that. We haven't yet, they're not wired up at all yet. Shall we have a look underneath at your water barrels?
Have a look at the water barrels underneath. If you can see, if it's not too down.
I found some jewels.
Yeah, they're not the caps.
Right, so can you see that? The water barrel's in place, and it's exactly the way I did mine, which is we just used thread bar going right through the chassis on this one, in it around that structure what you bent. Yeah. I can't really, what you made, I mean, I can't really see it, but
yeah, and it's going right up into the cab,
and it goes right up into the cab, so that there's no way it's going to come off.
And these are, I don't know if you can see them, they're the drain valves.
Yeah,
if you want to drain your tank off, this is your overflow breather. And obviously when I get a bit of work finished off in here.
Now there's two tanks, isn't there? One for fresh.
This one here is the big one. This is for the fresh water. Yeah. And then I've got a smaller one at that side. Which
and how many litres is that? It's bound to ask.
Yeah, you're asking me.
I think that was 100 and something litre, wasn't it? 100 litre. Well, this is 200 litre.
No, the whole thing's 200 litres.
Oh, the whole thing's 200.
So if you divide it by 3, so let's say for argument's sake, let's say this is 120, 130 litres, and, yeah, and you've got 70 litres at the other side. Yeah. The 70 litre one there is going to be used purely for the hot water supply, and we're looking at basically doing what you did, Graham. If we're at the side of a river, we've got a separate pump which will pump river water via a filter, etc., etc., into that tank, and then you can have a shower for as long as you want one. Obviously, if we're on a campsite, then we ain't going to use our own shower. We'll just go into the campsite showers. So this is the main one, the freshwater tank.
Yeah. Looking real tardy.
But it was pretty easy to fit them up, actually. I got all the measurements right because I'm quite clever that way. Don't like blowing my own trumpet. Yeah. But we've got.
That's what I meant now. We've got it all marked off. Where everything's going to go, we now know where it's going to go. So I'm going to get this drilled out, and I'll come back to you after that. Right, got the board so that it's all drilled out now. We've got the B2B to go there, but it still hasn't arrived yet, so we're just waiting on that. There'll be 3 more rolls to drill for that in here, so I can't do that yet. And we're waiting for the fuses, which haven't arrived, and there's 4 to go on there. So I don't really want to drill that out until I've actually got them, but the rest, this is where the bus bar will go. Second one, the kill switches will go there and there. And the idea is that when the fuse board's on, you'll just put the wires through and they'll go to corresponding fuses like that. So you won't see any wiring at all, it'll be really tardy. And it's the same with the back. This is where, say, the bus bar's going to go. We'll just put the wires through there and take it to the bus bar. So it'll be like that. A really neat, tidy job. It's because they've got plenty of space behind this piece of wood here, so that's why we can afford to do it. All the wires will easily disappear in the back, and it should look pretty good when it's done. That's where the negatives will go. Obviously I'm using a bit of positive wire, but you get the picture. That'll be where the negatives go, and into the fuse board as well. Unfortunately I can't build it up yet because we are waiting for that B2B, and I do need it before I can put it on, and everything else is here. But I don't want to fit certain parts and then be waiting, you know, for other parts to come and then damage something by drilling out ready for the B2B. 3 more holes to drill here, and 8 should I say, to go there. But them parts haven't arrived, so that's about as far as I can go for the minute. This is for the converter, and that's for the earth. Negative for the fuse board, that's the positive for the fuse board. So everything cut out, we know where everything's going. We're just now back, so this will just go away now until the parts arrive, and I will catch up with this later on. So we've got all the boards marked up. That's the converter, that's the battery to battery charger, and the solar controller. Over there we're going to have the 12 volt fuse board, and this one will be the 24 volt fuse board. This is a kill switch for the engine battery to the Sterling battery to battery charger, and this kill switch, which is missing at the minute, will be for the actual 10 Logi batteries off from the main supply. We've got the negative bus bar there, and we've got the positive bus bar here. I will go into full details of this. I do have most of it videoed, so I will lay everything out properly. Got all fuses over here, got another one to go in, which is for the inverter. That's basically where we are at the minute. We're just running the wires from there, from anywhere on the front, and they're all just going around the back. But you won't see this because this is all be covered up, and it'll be this will go to the back of the wall, so you're not going to see it. As I say, I will go into full details with the electrics. I do have most of it videoed, but I'll have to edit it and put it together, and then I'll let you have it. So yeah, we're getting there, looking good at the minute, and I'll carry on with it. And at the end, I'll just go through which each wire is. That one's obviously not connected. The problem is with the clips here, which I need, I've run out of, and we missed the shop this morning by 15 minutes, so we're waiting for the clips so I can clamp it up to that. But I'll run the wires for now, and then on Monday we'll get the clips, and I'll just go from there. But as I say, I will go through this step by step. I have got it on video. It will come out within the next few days, or next week, or something like that, and I'll bring it in and I'll show you it then. But that's the idea. All we have to do now is connect the tails up from the battery, the engine batteries, put them to the kill switch, put this kill switch in, fasten all the rest up, and then we'll go live and we'll try it. But looking good. For watching this one, really appreciate it. I will see you on the next one. We are going to do a full video, by the way, on the electrics. I will do it in more detail as soon as I've got it finished, and I'll show you how we connect it all up. So thanks for watching, take care, I'll see you next week.